YouTube? Drama D here. Try to make this real quick. Dino update. The Dinos are doing a lot better in the tank. Yesterday was the last day of refresh. Tomorrow will be the first day of waste away. Cross your fingers. I'm going to be doing a little bit less than a half a dose every other day for a week. Hoping the tank is mature enough. It's been cycled for 2 months to handle the waste away. I've heard good and bad. Seen CJ just recently crash his tank. It's got me a little skeptical about it, but we will see how it goes, and if I see some issues I will stop the waste away immediately and then resume dosing the refresh for a full week again, and then maybe wait a week before doing the waste away. So some changes that I've made are real minimal. I mounted the UV sterilizer vertically, and I further reduced the flow to about 60 gallons per day. A couple days ago I swapped out the socks after a toothbrush scrubbing of the rocks. You can still see there is some Dinos present, but nowhere near what it was. Another thing I did today was reduce some colors in my light schedule. I took out the reds and the greens out of the light. Reduced the intensity a little tiny bit, only 5%, and that's about it. So anybody that hasn't seen, there is the new Indo short tentacle neon with peach pink tip torch coral. My perchlet was just out hanging out, chilling with me. Oh, there he is. He's pretty cool. Got awesome personality. See him right in the rock there. His little kind of like a dartfish horn sticking up. Very awesome fish. Everything in the tank is doing well. There's a few acans that I think I'm going to move around to see if they do better in other spots, because I've seen them look healthier. I will be sticking my arms in this tank in about 2 hours, so I'm going to do a full range of tests right now, and then I'm going to do a peroxide dip on all these Zoa plugs just to get any Dinos that are on them off. Do a quick little toothbrush brushing on the rocks, blow them off, let it chill for a half hour, an hour, let them go in the socks, and then I will be attempting to mount some of the Zoas onto the left rock and moving the hammer over here behind the grape coral. The torch seems to be doing well. It is a lot brighter than what my camera is picking up. The tips are a lot more pink. It's really hard to come in. I have the orange and yellow filter on the camera, so what I see is maybe a little bit more blue, a little less orangey look, should I say. A little more blue, a little more clear. But the tank seems to be improving little by little. It doesn't really get any worse than this. I'm about peak intensity. Prior to the new treatment with the refresh and waste away, all of this was like dark brown. And sand, there's still a little bit in the sand. I need to siphon that out and give the rocks a little brushing, get it all in the water column, let the UV do its thing. Like I said, tomorrow's the first day of waste away, so cross your fingers that that works out. Reduce the reds and the greens, as well as 5% intensity from the light. Another thing I did, since it's been about a year, was change the sediment, carbon, and DI in my RODI system. It's a 90 gallon per day SpectraPure system. I did upgrade the RO membrane to the 99.9% rejection rate. Membrane, I did have the Zetazorb 2.0 and the 0.5 micron filter sediment and carbon block. I do have the Aquatech 8800. My water pressure is kind of low here, below 40, so I put that on there and I'm able to make water at 70 psi. Don't knock me saying it's too high. I've been doing it for years. I make about 5 gallons in 45 minutes, so I can lower it down, but am I going to? No. Am I wrong? Maybe, but I like where it's at. TDS coming out of tap is 400. After it goes through the RO, it's about 20, and then when it comes out of DI, it's 0. So it lasts me 8 to 12 months. I make anywhere from 40 gallons a week to, I don't know, 10 gallons a week. Membranes are constantly being used, so I'm happy with that. 8 to 12 months is usually about the time you should be thinking about replacing them anyways. Other things I plan on doing is full line testing today. Checking all the parameters: phosphate, calcium, alkalinity, nitrate, salinity, temp, magnesium. Just a quick look at the cabinet. Fragment materials, test kits, some dry foods, brine hatchery. I might be doing hatching some brine. The problem is it's too much for the system I have set up, so I might be giving some of that away or trying to grow them out larger and just giving them away on the local forum. The pest tank is almost clear of pests. I've looked in there with a flashlight and all the Aiptasia are gone. The sternas are dwindling. The bristle worms are, I don't see any anywhere. There is a queen conch in there, multiple hermits and snails, so something is eating them. I feed this tank probably once a week. I just leftover food from the 25-gallon lagoon. But that's enough rambling. Just want to give you guys a quick update. I'm kind of bored, not doing nothing. About to get my arms in the tank. Said, hey, make a quick video, let you guys know what's up. So there it is, folks. And tomorrow I will be going to my buddy's house that I built the stands for on his giant frag system. He had the koi pond, so maybe while I'm over there I'll make a little video and see if I can edit something up and share with you guys. But it's Saturday, it's about 3 o'clock here on the West Coast. About to get my arms wet. Gonna do some testing first. I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for swinging by. If you guys have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And keep reefing, man. Thanks, everyone. You guys have a good weekend. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow.